What do you like about working in the games industry?
It doesn't feel like work. That's probably the first thing that comes to mind.
It's kind of the perfect intersection of art, design, technology.
We're getting to tell stories that no other mediums get to tell.
And they might not have been able to tell those stories properly without our back-end tech. And that feels really good.
Our job really is to turn fantasy into reality.
We're trying to do something grand in the game space, and customer excitement for what we're building is infectious.
Building a level, building a world that's super immersive, that your friends or loved ones can play and get lost in is like the best feeling ever.
I'll be honest though, I think there's no place that's perfect and problem-free.
You know what? We can work and make great games, but also have time with our families.
What I'd love to see more is more diverse faces in leadership roles in the games industry.
I would love to see companies take risks with different types of games.
I think the video game industry is still figuring out what more is possible.
We have so much creative potential to create an enriching experience.
And I'm really glad that I am in the middle of it to find out together.
It's a new fun challenge every day.
Hello and welcome to the US GamesIndustry.biz Best Places to Work Awards 2022. The awards are all about making the games industry a better place to work. How do we do that? Well, first, every company who takes part in these awards can receive a free report from us with their staff scores on it, which will help them identify ways in which they can improve. Then we will talk to the winners to help us form articles and create videos dedicated to HR issues such as remote work and improving diversity. And we're even going to create a series of best places podcasts designed to help you become a better place to work. We all know about the horror stories in video games, particularly around discrimination, abuse, and crunch. And that's why we set ourselves the mission to find the companies that are doing things right. First, we ask all companies to fill in a big questionnaire about all the things they offer their staff, and this is worth 20% of the final score. Then we conduct an extensive survey of the employees themselves, and this is worth 80% of the score. For more information on how these awards are judged, check out bestplaces.gamesindustry.biz. More companies than ever took part in these awards, and the responses that we got were fantastic. 90% of staff said they look forward to going to work most days. 93% get a sense of accomplishment from their role. And 94% said they were satisfied with their employer. These are fantastic numbers and shows that there are great places to work in this industry. So let's find out who they are. We'll begin with the small company winners. These are businesses under 50 employees, and every single one of our winners scored over 90% on their employee surveys, which is fantastic. And the winners are Bad Robot Games.
Everyone has so many points of views, opinions, and they're also really kind and graceful about it.
Probably the most important thing to me about working at Bad Robot is our values. Being experimental, being trust-based, being decisive, and being diverse, and leaving things better than we found them. Everybody here believes in those values, and you see it every day.
I am constantly inspired by the people around me, and I do better work because of it.
Brass Lion Entertainment.
They've consciously built a team filled with individuals that share the same motivations. The motivations to create games that are centered around Black, Brown, and other traditionally marginalized characters, cultures, and stories.
Another thing I'll call out is the importance of work-life balance and mental health. I've been here for a year, and I have yet to hear any situation where we needed to crunch or work overtime or hit this deadline, or else we're going to be in a bad position.
GameSite.
I've never worked for a company that actively makes space for its employees to learn and to grow.
I think it's great to work at a place where everyone is not only passionate about games, but they're also motivated to move the gaming industry forward as a whole. I think that's awesome.
Pragma Platform.
While I love my job, I know my job can't love me back. Pragma makes it easy to negotiate a healthy relationship to work.
thing that makes my company a great place to work is that I'm seen as an individual, so that the work I do feels important, but also that I as an individual feel valued and acknowledged for the things that I do.
Sandbox strategies.
Sandbox is a great place to work because every day I get to see my team support one another and help learn from each other.
We have a ton of flexibility both with taking vacation and time off, but also just generally when we get our work done. If you have something come up during your day and you need to step out for a couple hours or whatever, you're welcome to do that and get your work done when it needs to get done.
Congratulations to all of the small companies there. Our next category is for mid-sized businesses. These are games companies between 50 and 200 employees. And we have some really interesting companies in this category. And the winners are Double Fine Productions.
One of the things that sets us apart is that we aren't limited to the role outlined in our job description. We all can contribute ideas and make suggestions.
The guy that's giving all the orders is a good-hearted, nice guy who has a good sense of humor.
What makes this place great, I think, is the attitude. Every time we encounter a problem, there's always this collective driving force trying to make things better.
People Fun.
It's a really collaborative environment, so I feel like I'm learning all the time on the job.
It ends up making each day at work a lot more fun when you know that the people in the trenches with you are equally invested and equally driven to get this thing over the finish line.
And they do so much to develop all employees, make sure that we get all the training we need to advance our careers.
Phoenix Labs.
It's a little cliche to talk about work-life balance, but this is a team that genuinely knows people have a life outside of work.
Being a mother of two, this has been very important for me.
Shell Games.
At the studio, we are encouraged to think outside the box or to look at different solutions, innovative processes to consistently get better.
I don't feel like I'm just some invisible worker that's just there to produce an asset and be done with. Like, I feel like they really care about me as an individual, and I get to be me, and knowing that like they want to build me up to be something like essentially a greater version of myself.
Striking Distance Studios.
Every single person is a gamer. Every single person wants to collaborate, and every single person seems to be very caring about the team and the input and the involvement of everybody. And in my career as a game developer, I always look for places that say that they do this, but it really does feel good to be at a company that not only does it, but does it well.
And Unbroken Studios.
It's pretty much the only studio that from day one, I felt like I was part of a family already.
I love working with the people. I love the environment that we have. I feel extremely cared about.
It's a really nice feeling of community and almost like a work family. That's something I really love.
Congratulations to all of those mid-sized companies. Our next category is for large companies. These are games businesses over 200 employees, and we have just 3 winners in this category. And they are Iron Galaxy.
The best thing about working at Iron Galaxy are really all of our amazing people.
We have incredible people that are passionate about solving hard problems. You know, we try to really strive to create a positive culture with a people-first mentality, but also we're dedicated to continuously improving throughout our entire journey.
Maxis.
Maxis embraces freedom and encourages creative control over our own work.
I've worked in quite a few game studios, and this is the first where I've seen such a talented group of people being supported by their managers and the people that are there to not just ensure that the business is doing well, but that the people that work in that business are fully supported.
And Respawn.
We have this saying on my team that good words come from anyone, and I think that mentality really goes to the whole studio, where we believe good ideas can come from anywhere.
Congratulations to all of those big company winners, and in fact, well done to all 14 Best Places to Work Awards badge winners. Now, we do have some more awards for you in a moment, but before then, check this out. Now it's time for our special awards. These are awards given to companies for individual excellence in areas such as diversity, health and wellbeing, corporate social responsibility, and more. Plus, we will reveal the winner of the 2022 US Best Boss. Let's begin with the Diversity Award. The Diversity Award is for a company that is not just diverse, but is playing an active role in helping the games industry become more inclusive and more welcoming to people from different backgrounds. And the finalists are Bad Robot Games, Brass Lion Entertainment, 47 Communications, and Shell Games. And the winner of the Diversity Awards 2022 goes to Bad Robot Games.
On behalf of everyone here at Bad Robot Games, we are very honored to receive this year's Diversity Award. We will continue to strive in these efforts internally and create products that everyone can see themselves in. We also want to take this time to thank those championing their own diversity efforts throughout the industry. Together we can inspire others to do the same and leave the industry better than we found it.
Congratulations to the Bad Robot team. Now, on to our next award. The Education Award is for a company that is doing its part in tutoring, supporting and developing the next generation of video game talent. And the finalists are Eisenberg, Big Run Studios, Industrial Toys, Shell Games, and Virtuous. And the winner of the 2022 Education Award is Shell Games.
I'm Lauren Reed, the Senior Director of Human Resources at Shell Games. We are so thrilled and honored to receive the GamesIndustry.biz Best Places to Work Education Award. Part of our mission statement is to make the world a better place, and education is such an important part in service of that goal. We have several programs set up to support students. We are launching our Shell Games Apprenticeship Program this fall, where students are able to complete an associate's degree in multimedia simulation and gaming in partnership with our local community college, CCAC, as well as receive on-the-job training in our studio that's paid. We also support the Carnegie Mellon University Entertainment Technology Center Fellowship Fund, which covers tuition for 2 students to complete their master's degree. We also have our internship and fellowship programs for students and recent grads. Congratulations to all the other winners, and thank you so much for all the work that you're doing to make our industry a better place to work.
Congratulations to Shell Games. Now, on to the next award. The Environmental Award is for a games company that is doing its bit to help combat climate change and to make the games industry greener. And the finalists are I Am 8-Bit, Industrial Toys, Striking Distance Studios, Tilting Point, and Virtuous. And the winner of the Environmental Award is Tilting Point.
Hi, I'm Hunter Walkley, Senior Product Manager, and it is my pleasure to accept GamesIndustry.biz's Environment Award on behalf of Tilting Point. In partnership with Ecology, we implemented a permanent tree planting feature in our game Terra Genesis, where every time the player completes a certain action in the game, they get to plant a virtual tree. We, meanwhile, plant a real tree on their behalf in the real world. With our amazing player base, we have planted 560,000 trees over the past year. And because players can only acquire the currency to plant trees via monetizing actions, we have done so at a net neutral profit. We hope that this feature can show the industry the power of leveraging your player base towards a social cause. Thank you.
The Health and Wellbeing Award is for a company that's not just looking after the physical health of its employees, but the mental health as well. And the finalists are Eisenberg, Crystal Dynamics, Industrial Toys, Iron Galaxy, and Virtuous. And the winner of the 2022 Health and Wellbeing Award is Industrial Toys.
Hello, this is Alex Seropian, the founder of Industrial Toys. We're a studio in Pasadena, California, and part of the Electronic Arts family. I am thrilled to be accepting the Health and Wellbeing Award on behalf of the studio, something that's very important to us. When we started this studio, we started it with a foundation built on a team culture and a focus on team health. So it's a fantastic recognition of the work that we've done towards that end. In fact, we do have a community team at the studio. We call it the Happiness Team. And this is a group that brings us events and opportunities to socialize, learn, and play together, which is a really important part of what helps make our studio inclusive and promotes collaboration and trust amongst our team members. So once again, really happy to be recognized for this. Thank you so much to GI.biz and of course to our teammates in the studio for helping make Industrial Toys such a great place to work.
Well done to Industrial Toys. And now, on to our next award. The Corporate Social Responsibility Award is our penultimate award, and it's for a company that goes beyond itself to support charities, the local community, and the wider games industry. And the finalists are Crystal Dynamics, Double Fine Productions, I Am 8-Bit, Jackbox Games, and Shell Games. And the winner of the Corporate Social Responsibility Award is Jackbox Games.
On behalf of everyone at Jackbox Games, thanks for recognizing us with the Corporate Social Responsibility Award. We design our games with the intention of bringing people together, and we're always glad folks can find some much-needed laughter and social interaction during these difficult times. It's been our privilege to give back to the community through charitable organizations like the Chicago Coalition for the Homeless, Girls Who Code, the American Red Cross, Save the Children, and the Center on Halsted, to name a few, along with our participation in the recent Stand With Ukraine Humble Bundle. We're also grateful to people like Charlize Theron and Jeff Goldblum, who lent their time and influence as we donated $1 million to charity through the Jackbox Celebrity Games and Giving streams. Special thanks to the representatives from each charity who appeared on our streams, in between Charlize absolutely dominating at Quiplash. On behalf of the studio, we appreciate the recognition and take care.
Congratulations to Jackbox Games. And now, on to our final award. This award is the US Best Boss Award. All of the finalists in this award were nominated by the staff themselves, with the final winner decided by the GamesIndustry.biz team. And the finalists are Anna Sweet, Bad Robot Games; Carol Miu, People Fund; Paul Ohanian, Unbroken Studios; Sybil Sonar, 47 Communications; and Tim Schafer, Double Fine Productions. And the winner is... Actually, I'll let this person tell you.
Hello, my name is Tanya Watson. I'm the COO and president of Bad Robot Games, and I am so pleased to present the award for Best Boss in the USA to my friend and our CEO, Anna Sweet. Anna and I have known each other for 19 years. We got our starts at Microsoft as engineers and tests in the sports group back when they had one. We had the unique distinction of both being goalie Easter eggs in a game that we worked on together called NHL Rivals 2004. So when she left to join Valve, it was no surprise to hear that she was foundational in building the Steam ecosystem, because when she sets her mind to something, she accomplishes it. When I heard about her landing this really special role at Bad Robot Games as CEO, she painted this amazing vision of building a world-class game company that was also the most diverse and inclusive one we've seen yet. And that's why I'm here right now talking to you. It doesn't surprise me at all that here we are a year later and I'm presenting her with this amazing award. She exemplifies servant leadership. She's never afraid to set vision. She makes decisions quickly, and she gets in and does the work herself, especially when it's needed. Building a more people-focused game studio is hard. It requires doing things and rethinking the ways that we work radically. So we do things at Bad Robot Games that have been driven by her that other companies wouldn't do elsewhere. Things like being fully remote, embracing a 4-day work week, hiring an internal growth coach, which I'm super excited about. And we know the work's not done, but we see it coming together, and under her leadership, I truly believe we have a chance. So without further ado, introducing Anna Sweet, CEO, Bad Robot Games.
I am incredibly humbled and honored by this award. I feel truly thankful to be a part of such an incredible team at Bad Robot Games, and I want to share this award with our entire team. 2 years ago, we set out to build a different kind of game development studio, one that truly embraces diversity and inclusivity at all levels, and one that creates an environment where people can do the best creative work of their career. I'm so proud of our team's focus and commitment toward building this great culture. We continue to learn together every day, and we're working together to build both great games and a great place to work. Thank you so much for this award, and I cannot wait to share with you the amazing games that the team at Bad Robot Games is working on.
Congratulations, Anna, and well done to all of our winners. That concludes the US 2022 Best Places to Work Awards. But our work isn't done. Over the coming weeks and months, we'll be producing articles, writing reports, and creating videos and podcasts, all designed to make the games industry a better place to work. Plus, we'll be back in July with our UK Best Places to Work Awards. But until then, thank you for watching.